Good morning. Well, I say good morning, but that doesn't feel like a good morning. Sorry, trying to collect my thoughts a little bit. So I don't know where this is going to go. I don't know how this is going to go. I don't know what we're going to end up with, what I'm going to end up with, or if I'm going to end up just being my normal, lazy self and just leading this to do nothing. But, random thought in my head, as grumpy and broken as I am most days of the week, most days of the year, whatever I want to call it, I don't know. I honestly don't. Kind of tossed it a few times around with the wife, but grumpy broken yoga. Grumpy broken yoga. I kind of got a ring in my head. So apologies, but this is kind of what I want to do with this. I just want to sit here. I want to talk to anybody else out there, but more along the lines of just myself to keep me going, because it hurts. But 2 years ago, it hurt even more. Now I'm slowly getting to the point where I can actually enjoy doing this again. Enjoy moving, getting up, doing my day-to-day life. Even if it does hurt. And honestly, I don't know where I'm going with this. Right now I'm just talking out my butt. And I'm trying to do the least amount of cussing as possible. Because this is just going to be a journey. I don't know where. I don't know for how long. But it's just going to be my journey of grumpy, broken yoga. Because my body hurts. But don't we all? I ain't nothing special. I mean, we all are. But frankly, in a nutshell, it just seems like we're all the same soul in essence. That our trials and tribulations and walkabouts and loves and brokenheartedness, all that shit just makes us who we are. Changes each individual one of us to somebody a little bit different. Makes you wonder most days if what you did mattered. Did it to you? Did it to me? Today did. We'll see what tomorrow brings, right? Here we are, December 31st, 2021. Holy shit, folks. 2021. Did you think we were going to be here? So, basically, in a nutshell, I don't know where I'm even at this point. Kind of blind. Can't see where I'm at time-wise. Almost 5 minutes into this. So if you've stuck around till now, you'll see I'm kind of squirrel brain. So most days might have that involved. I just kind of sit down, I think to myself, what do you want to call it? Meditation, pondering? I don't freaking know what it is. It's just me being me. But this is how I get past the pain of getting to these new points. So every day is a little bit different. And what I keep having to tell myself is I don't care if it's just getting out of my bed, just walking to the end of the hall, walking to the end of my driveway. If it's just getting out of your chair, or if it's just telling yourself good morning. That's my motto, I guess, that I seem to keep pushing myself to go for. Just a little bit further. Is it going to kill me now? No. Am I broken? Yep. Am I bleeding? Nah. Am I dying? One of these days. But not today. I'm not feeding the worms. I'm not making the grass grow. I'm just stretching. Yoga, whatever the heck you want to call it. But it's to a point of pain. Because it seems like if you don't do it, or at least from my experience, if I don't do it to the point that legitimately it hurts, I'm not causing myself to grow, more or less. So here it is, even this, right now. You wanna know why I'm bouncing? Because it hurts. It hurts. But as I get older, you might not look at it, but as I get older, my arthritis gets worse. Be it genetics, be it life experiences. It's kind of why I went on that other tangent earlier. And I might do the same movements over and over and over again. But at this point, frankly, I'm not going to lie. I went and kind of perused all the other yoga sites, and that's not me. It's really not. So if this isn't you, do your own videos and post up. Honestly, at this point, I'm doing this as more of a motivation for myself. But if you would like to use it as motivation for yourself, go right along. So some days I might talk for a little bit, some days I might not. Because frankly, every day is different. Some days I might get crazy and be on here for an hour or more. Some days you may only see me briefly. I don't know. Some days we'll see. If you want to see something different, I can just ask questions beforehand. But most days is all going to be this. For now. And then we'll go from there. Grumpy Broken Yoga. Because frankly, we're all grumpy in the morning. And all of us are broken in some way, shape, or form. Whether it be physically, mentally, spiritually, or just being jaded in general in life. Use this as an outlet. I'm speaking to you, whoever. Use this as an outlet of just saying we're all the same. And if it isn't for you, move right along. Because frankly, probably wouldn't be for me. Much love to everybody. Much wish for peace, but peace with yourself. Peace with yourself, should I say. Because that's all I'm striving to do at this point. Peace and happiness with my own self. So that my own self be true. Ow, ow, ow. I might need to get a microphone. I don't know if I can even hear a single little thing on this. And it really is going to suck because I got background noise going over there. We'll have to see where this goes, honestly. Where are we at? A little over 11 minutes. Most people wouldn't pay attention this long. But if you're still around, kudos to you, because I don't know if I could. I might end up throwing in a whole bunch of music. Like I said, I might break this up, put on some headphones, mute this whole thing. And you may not hear a single word of any of this. Maybe you'll see this in 6 months. Maybe you'll never see it. But frankly, I'm just trying to work it all with fine kinks. And I gotta give myself some motivation. Don't we all need it? Ow. So every time I do this, just so you know, I'm pulling in my feet and I'm actually feeling my hips pop as I shift. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Frankly, at this point, I'm full of a whole bunch of bone spurs. I've got them in most of my joints. So to me, it feels like I'm hitting the edge of those spurs and just rounding them off a little bit each morning. I don't know if that's a literal sense or, frankly, if it's just something you can envision. That's what it feels like. Kind of like if you were grinding two pieces of pipe together and you're right at that point where you're ready to break them over. Kind of the same thing. Does that make sense? Does it? So when I'm stretching, I don't know if it's yoga or Pilates or a mix of everything, hybridization of my own concoction of torments and tortures to my own self. But literally when I'm doing this, I stretch to the point where I feel like I'm tearing everything. Because theoretically, when you're working out every single day, that's what you're doing in essence. You're tearing your muscles down and you're rebuilding them stronger. That's what made us stronger in the military, right? As a team. And if you've ever been in sports, it's the whole point. Tear somebody down, build them back up to the way you envision it. Well, guess what? That's the way I envisioned my body in the last 2 years. That's what I'm doing. Ow. It hurts. It really does. None of it is ever fun. But I've learned that without the pain, there is no growth. Without the growth, there's just a never-ending cycle of pain. So, I might as well be my own pain. And I'm slowly getting back to being limber again. And it hurts every single day. But that's why I'm doing this. It's going to start being a video every day. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know where it's going to go. What's going to happen. Honestly, don't. Nobody may ever see these, but for now, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, 2 freaking hours, maybe multiple times a day, 15 minutes, because I can tell you, to my family, I've become the weird one, because now even at Christmas, grandparents' 50th anniversary, doesn't matter. I think everybody just needs to get to that point, because frankly, being in construction, you see, as I'm getting older, it's not, man, stretch out. And that's what I got to convince myself, that just be weird. Be the weird one. It's okay being weird. We've normalized being weird. I hate to say it, but that's what's happened. But there's nothing wrong with it, because we're each our own selves, right? Everything hurts. But it's okay. Because without the pain, there is no growth. And I don't want to be a lump on a wall anymore. Yeah. So every time I'm doing this, I can feel my hip joints popping and rolling and grinding. It is what it is. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but frankly, so what I've learned for myself, so that I don't give up, and I still do. I'm not a very smart person. I'm really not. When it comes to a lot of this stuff, I gotta relearn lessons over and over and over again. That's just the way it is. Hard-headed, I guess. Thanks, Pops. But, see, squirrel moment. Frankly, it is, yeah, definitely squirrel moment. Holy crap. At least you're learning me a lot in this first episode, whatever this ends up being. But, sorry, pain really will make you kind of sidetrack. And that's what a lot of this is, grumpy, broken yoga. Talk through it. Go with it. Anyway, so, out of nowhere, here it comes back from left field, and here we back are again with the folks. So I stretch to the point, I don't know what I'm doing each and every day, but I just stretch to the point that my body can't take it anymore. See, now it's easy. Now this doesn't hurt. I'm stretched out. I feel good. It still hurts. But I'm slowly getting there. But that's the thing, though. It's every single movement. I don't know what I'm doing. None of it may make sense. But I literally just stretch. So now that I felt better there, you can see that muscles, my quads tightening up over here. But now I'm pointing my foot out like a ballet. And I'm feeling that stretch all the way down, all the way through my arch and the top of my foot, all the way down into my heel spurs that I got. I can feel it actually grinding in there. But it is what it is, all back in here in my neck. But that's every single movement. I stretch, I'll turn my head one little way, and then the other, until I either get a little pop or a grind or something that I feel my body release, the tension release. Whether it's good for me or not, but frankly, at this point, everything's good for me. Like I said, not feeding the worms. So, it's all we can ask for, right? One day at a time, one moment at a time. It ain't gonna be today. That's what we gotta keep telling ourselves. So here we are, a little over 19. Sorry, I'm squinting, but I'm actually blind as a bat unless I got glasses. And I squint really hard, I can read a little bit. And I can't wear contacts, so don't bring those up. Should have gotten laser surgery probably by now? Meh. Possibly. But frankly, doctors have done enough to me. So I try to just do what I need to do. As long as the doc's saying I ain't cold. Some days it takes me 2 hours to do this. So I don't know. We'll probably speed up a lot of this throughout this. Some of you may hate it, but I can't be 15, 20 minutes. Some of it might be, but that might be my literally stepping out in the middle of family time just to take a quick little stretch break. But I'm slowly figuring out that a lot of my issues definitely all the way through my lower back into my hamstrings, and it seems like my hamstrings and my quads, a lot of that through your glutes, through my glutes, really caused me a lot of issues. And I honestly, like I said, I'm a dummy when it comes to all this. But to me, my body, listening to the way it reacts and feels and opens up and moves around and whatever it is, it makes sense to me. So if it makes sense to me, I don't know. Maybe it'll make sense to you. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Who knows? But the whole point of this is just to show we're all broken. Here I am. I'm just here to, like I said, document myself, give myself self-motivation to keep going. All the way through here, I can feel it pulling. It hurts. Oh. So now I'm going to take it to the left. All the way out. As far as I can. I know you can't see this, but I'm also shifting my toes. Here, let's show you a little bit better. So, open up as much as possible. Oh, yeah. Getting the toes cranked out, the foot cranked out. I can feel it all the way up through here. Not every day can you reach this position, so you might not be able to do it every day at this position. You might not even be able to start here. Gosh, sure as crap couldn't. You joking yourself if you really think that that would be a possibility. It's taken me a long time to get here. And I take a little bit of advice from a whole lot of people and you make it your own. At least that's what I've done. Like I said, I stretch till my body can take it, so whatever you want to call it. See, right now that I did that, I've got to. I feel it locking up in my hips, so I'm gonna lay back out like I have been doing. And there it is. Pop, pop. Shift over to the other leg. So no pops now. I'm able to do it a little bit easier. It's uncomfortable, but I don't feel myself catching, so to speak. Alright, so now shift over. Open it back up. See, lay back out to the front. Maybe not so far this time around. I know you can't really see it. Man, I need to get some more cameras going. But like I said, we'll see where this goes. If anybody's actually paying attention, maybe I'll keep going. If not, I might just leave this one. I don't know. So all the way out as far as I can. Let's shift. You can't really see. All the way back out. As far as I can. It hurts. It truly does. But like I said, probably broken yoga. All the way back up. And all the way back out to the right. Oh, just keep going. Just keep going. It hurts. But damn it all to hell. It's... Sorry. There's the first one. Look, you'll learn. I cuss like a sailor, so not all days can be family oriented, I'm afraid. But I'm going to do my best. Try to make it for everybody, honestly. So anybody can listen. But if you want me to be my grumpy, broken self, just tell me. And then we'll go from there. That's frankly. It hurts. But it works. Holy cow. Sorry, lightheaded. That's the other thing. All right. What's the next good one? See. Here we go. All right. See, shaking it out really definitely helps too. Now, at this point, I'm getting up on my toes and laying it out and feeling the hips, stretching the back, walking the hands back, arching out more, stretch up the lower back. But even at this position, dropping the head down and feeling the stretch all the way through the upper left side of my neck. Same with the right. We're not champions. We're just each young. I can only hold that long before bones hurt. But there ain't no giving up. Now, I highly doubt any of y'all will be able to do this straight off the gate unless you've done it before. It's kind of become pretty popular, I guess, since Joe Rogan and Knees Over Toes guys talked about it. I've been doing it already for a few years. I guess as far as I can go with this, I can tell you it really helps with a lot of that quad and hamstring and lower back that I have. So, So with this one, I can feel it all the way down through my thigh, all the way up into my foot, inside of my groin muscle, and especially out through my knees and the inside parts of my legs. Shimmy and shake a little bit to help break off the rust in the joints. Feel myself slowly being able to breathe a little bit better. Feel my airway opening up. As my body opens and releases some of the tension. See, now I can feel it all the way back through here. Is tight again. All the way back through. Oop, there was that pop we were talking about through here to here. Whether that makes any sense to you at all, I don't know. Like I said, just do what you can do, because frankly, that's all I can do. I didn't start with anything. I watched different people and said, that looks like that hurts. And I don't think I can do it, so let's see where I can go. And each day, just a little bit more. I can't reach that position. That little back bend movement, I could barely sit down on my legs. To this point, it took me 6 months, I think, if I remember right, just to get to this point where I was okay with this and just sitting here. I'm laying back. I've got it in my quads. I can feel it hurts all the way up into here, going through my legs. And I'm slowly, still barely, but I can't drop all the way back because it hurts. It feels like I'm going to break my feet. But now, it still hurts. But as long as, I might not be as controlled as I want to be. But to me, it'll work for now. And the whole reason why I flex like this is because I know it hurts, but I force myself to be okay with it. Because what's a little pain? Honestly. It's growth. And that's the way I keep looking at it. So frankly, Stephen, this is just for you. If you do anything with it, I don't know. We'll see where this goes. Because honestly, I have no clue. And frankly, I think I'm done stretching for the moment. I might need a couple more, but it's going to end up being on my yoga ball. I don't sit in a chair. Yoga ball.
and I got plenty of pets. So that little bed right there is definitely a child-sized crib mattress for my dog. Plural. But so I've got a few more movements that I will more than likely do on that, and we'll go from there. Other than that, we'll see what happens.